Hello friends, welcome to QA Classroom. So today what we are going to discuss is Selenium Introduction IDE for IDE Selenium IDE. So first let me give a brief introduction about Selenium IDE. Selenium IDE is the simplest tool in the Selenium suite. It's not a no, there is no coding required for this tool. It's not a separate tool. It's actually an add-on, or we can say extension to your web browser, mainly run on for only for two browsers, Firefox and Google Chrome, and it allows to record and playback functionality of your application. It helps the tester to enter commands more quickly, and it restricts the user from entering invalid command. Now let me go through the Selenium IDE. So how to install Selenium IDE, and let me go through with that. You have to search on Google Selenium IDE and it will show you the Chrome extension link. Here you can see it is showing remove from Chrome. So what you can do before that, if Selenium IDE is not installed on your web application, web browser, you can see add to Chrome. So if you click on add to Chrome, it will automatically add it to your Selenium, your web browser. Now how to open the Selenium IDE. So once you install the extension on your browser, you can see Selenium IDE here in the top right corner. If you click on that, Selenium IDE window will open. So with this new version, actually in Selenium IDE, you will see a welcome box and with four navigation menu that you can say. It will ask you what you would like to do. So what we have on that, we have record a new test in a new project, and open an existing project, create a new project, close Selenium IDE. So what we will start with, we will create a new test and new project. So it will ask you, please create your project name. Like similarly, whenever we start a new thing, we have to give a new name for that project. So same here. So first we will give the project like uh, first job. We can give anything, whatever you want to do, and click on OK. After that, it is asking for base URL. So what is I questioned you what is base URL. So base URL nothing which application you want to perform your testing. So in that application, it will start your base URL. So I have two options: start recording and cancel. So before starting, actually I want to give you a brief introduction about the tool. So I'm going to cancel it. If you click on start recording, it will automatically open this URL, and whatever the action you perform, is going to be performed there, and their action will capture in this tool. But as of now, we are going to cancel it. So when we cancel it, now come to the first give the project name as a first job. So here you can see project is equal to first job. You can edit it. If you click here, you can edit it. Okay. Then we have test. Here we have test suite and execution. You can create whatever you want. Then this search test, for example, in the first job only, you create a register, login, and click. So these things you can see here the list. Now then we have play run all test. Suppose we have proper flow, like after registration the user should be logged in, and after logged in it should be log out. So this thing will show it, and if you click on run all test, it will execute all the test set. After that we have run current test. It is not enabled right now because we have not created any command here. Then we have execution. Then we had test execution speed here. If you want to perform if we want to perform the execution after creating a test scenario, then if we can actually change the speed of the execution, fast to slow, fastest, medium, fast. Right to corner we have disable breakpoint. Suppose you want to put a breakpoint in the code, then you can disable the breakpoint here. Then we have pause and exception. Then we have record button. After record button, above that we have create new project. So first project is a project, you can create it. Then we have open project. In previous, if you have created any project, it will come here. Then we have save project, you can save the project. And then we have running in CI, what's new and help. Okay. Below that we have playback base URL. Playback base URL means whatever the application you want to test use for testing, then you can get the URL here. Here I have like this one, new tool. Then we have under the section we have command, target, and value. What we can do here, Command will whatever action we are performing in the application, it will come here like click, okay, maximize the window, okay, then whatever action we are performing, typing, so it will come here. Target, uh, on what element we are performing it a target on what action, okay, that is come here. Value is example when we are performing any action, typing something, then value will come here. Below that we have command, target, value, description. Here it is not coming anything until unless you click on any command here. Then we have log and references. So log is if we perform an execution, it will give you the status is passed, fail, whatever. If it is there is no element, it will show you the error. Reference is something that whatever the action you perform, whatever the command you perform, it can give you a brief introduction about that. So let me start with the recording session. So I have given the base URL. I will click on record, it open that. Okay, now, okay, now click here. I maximize this. Okay, just check out my everything like what I'm doing. I maximize it. I click on register. I give my first name. See, whatever the action you're performing, here you can see Selenium IDE is recording. Okay, this will come. Check out this section. Recorded click. I am typing recorded type. I am mentioning last name is typed. So whatever you are performing, it is showing the your perfect status, what is currently happening. Okay, so you just type anything. Okay, city like I gave Jeb, Karnataka, postal code is 87873, drop down menu is there. I selected India. Okay, username is this like Kukumara 9999. Password I give everything GHTUVA and GSTUVA. So here actually we are not performing an execution. It's just demo website that is used mainly for the automation tester to get the best knowledge of the testing. It is mainly used for this. If we click on submit, it will directly come here on the success page, and then you can thank you for registering. You can say you may sign in using the username and password. You just enter. See, okay, so everything is happening. Now what we will do, we will go to the recorded session and we stop it, and you have to get the test name. You can enter anything like we just now we have done registration, register web. Okay, we'll click on okay. Now here you can see the test name is register web. Now you can see the three dot there. If you click on here, you can have rename, duplicate, delete, and export. I will tell you the export functionality later. So now let me go through with the command, target, and value. So the first command is open. As usual, it is opening the application. Set window size. After opening the application with this recorder, it will open your web browser in a minimized version and in a mid version. So what you have to do, if you are maximizing it, it will set window size. It will automatically create, target the value. Click CSS mouse over. Click link test register. I clicked on register button. Then I click on first name, and then I type first name. On the first name, value is Vinay. Then I type last name, value is Agal. Similarly, we have type name, address 1, this value, address 2, this value, and then we have state, city, postal code. So everything came here. Now let me go through with any one of them. For example, click. So here you can say command is click. Target name is equal to first name. Value, why we not giving value? Because we are performing and click functionality. So value is not required. Now if you click on reference here, click locator. Clicks on a target element such as link, button, checkbox, and radio bot. Argument. What kind of argument is required? It is required a locator. What is actually a locator? So every everything you see on the web application have particular element locator, so that we can identify and we can use it in our automation code. So this is how you can this new version of this ID is helping so many person to understand what actually each and every command is do. So now we click on type locator value. So here the command is type. We have two arguments, locator and value. Locator is an element locator, value the value we are going to put into that element locator. So this is type. Then we have select locator and option. So you have seen that we actually have a drop down menu, and we clicked on the drop down menu, and we by using our keyboard I just select everything like Uruguay, Uzbekistan, Vancouver, Vatican City, Vietnam, Iceland, and then I type India. So the argument is select locator, and the second argument is option. Select locator is nothing what is a drop down menu, element locator drop down menu. To find a drop down menu is a select locator. An option is an option locator, typically just an option label. So this is the references you can see. Now the come to the part of text execution speed. Now this is we recorded. Now we want to perform the execution. How we can do it? Simple. Just type. Just click here. Before that, I just want to let you know that we have text execution speed here. With that, we can actually command on that what kind of speed we are going to use for the execution, fast, lowest, mid, slow, mid, fast. We can use that. So for now, the speed is fast. Set it to fast. What I will do, I will click on here, run current test. So just check out what is going to happen and what kind of speed is going to be used. Current. Preparing to run your test. It is already open your application. I'm not doing anything, guys. Whatever is happening here, it is automatically happening. Okay, so what is happening actually is trying to find mouse over. So maybe while doing some performance, I actually did use some other functionality also on using the mouse. So see, the speed is when it type very fast and it is closed. Now, if we come to the Selenium IDE, you can see the log is saying register web completed successfully, and each and every step is status is okay. But one status is okay, warning element found with secondary locator to be used by default. Update the test step to use it as a primary locator. Now, if we go above, this is not needed. So what we will do, we will delete it. Okay, so this is how. If you want to skip any step, you can delete it. If you want to change the value also, you can just go here and type something like Ajay, and you can give the reason and change name from XYZ to ABC. So you can give this. Okay, now just save it here. Then come here. You can see first name is Ajay, then a girl name, phone, everything you can change it here. Now what I will do, I just now so this is the recorded version. See, this is not useful until unless you don't know what is going to be in the coded version. So we do have a proper thing is called export. If we click on export, it will show you three programming language. One is Java, second is JavaScript, third is Python. JUnit is your test execution runner. Mocha is also same. PyTest is also same. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do Java and JUnit. I'm going to click on export, and I will save on the desktop, and I will register web test.java file, and I will save. Okay, and I will save. See here it got saved. If I go to desktop and simply I will open with edit plus notepad plus plus, and see here it is a Java version of that. Whatever the perform driver.find element, by.link test name, and by.xpath, whatever Java is needed for that, it's being transmitted into same thing. And these are some Java packages that is used to perform the Selenium, used for Selenium, and class name register web test.java, what libraries require WebDriver, and map, JavaScript executor. This is the annotation that can be used. Like before, before is something that to set up the environment. In after what is happening driver.quit. So you have seen that after execution the browser automatically closed, so it is coming in under after. Then we have test, whatever action we are performing it is coming under test. So this is how you do export your test execution from test id Selenium IDE to any language version. Now, what we else we can do? We do have, running in CI, conditional integration, and what's new is here. And if you want to have any support, you can, go to the help button. It will navigate you to the documentation of Selenium IDE site application. Okay, it will document to you. Now, what we have: open project, create new project, and save project. So what I will do, I will save this project. Okay, the export thing I have done is some nothing else that change your execution into ID execution ID, whatever the test step you have performed, into your language version. Now what is save, what is save is nothing that for the future performance. If you want to if you want to edit some step, you can save into first job dot site. Only the site is following. And if I click here and I save it, the first job dot site is done. Now what I will do, I will create a new project, cancel it. What I will do, I will open a project. I will go to desktop and first job dot site and I will open it. See, it is opened. Now what I will do, I will close it, go to web browser, Selenium IDE, open an existing project. I'm on desktop, so I will search for first job.site. I will open it. Whatever we have created before, it comes here. Okay. Now you can see the reference here. Double click reference here. Click references here. Select, type, change name from XYZ to Y. This is description. Okay, and I can see command is getting changed from name from XYZ to Y because some description it is overlapping. So what we will do, we will remove it here and see it got fixed. So maybe description column is actually overlapping other things. So that is some IDE thing. So you can skip those. So that's for IDE. I really want you guys, to go through with that. You can easily find on the Google Chrome and Firefox. Same thing is happening actually. Same thing is applicable on Firefox browser also. These two browser is only supporting the Selenium IDE. So once again, if you guys have any question, you can put it to your, comment section, and please like this video so that I can create new video if you like it. And I am really waiting for your feedback. So what can I improve, and what I can improve to help you guys. So that's it. Thank you everyone.